Legends. I'm Intox along with BDot, baby.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Because I don't know if you've heard this shit, but the biggest fucking thing going on right now, if you want to look at what's going on in the world right now, or at least for our world, the United States world, is, did you hear about the Social Security situation?
No.
Haven't heard about it? So, Doge went into the Social Security.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And apparently, we're paying more people in Social Security than there are even in America. So say there's like 365 million people in America or whatever, right? Somehow Social Security is paying for like 390 million people. And half of them are over the age of 100. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Half of them are over the age 100. From 100, they have from like 100 to like 200 age-wise, right? There's like 40 million people in there. There's even someone who's 360 years old getting paid with Social Security. Can you fucking believe that? This is where the fuck we're at, folks. At this point, nobody should be doing their taxes. We should all be getting refunds, massive refunds, because you've already seen the hundred and something billion dollars they stole from us from so many different places. You know, so it's like, that's got to be money back in our pockets. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They're going to try to give it back to us, but, you know, they're going to.
There's going to be stipulations.
Something going to be behind it. There's going to be some dumb shit behind it. You got to do this before you get this.
Right.
Man, I don't
what if they just cut you a check for like $8,000 and just said, here you go?
Yeah, right. That's why I ain't getting excited for this shit. Like, I don't know. That shit ain't exciting me.
Yeah, I posted something.
You talking about you found all this money and all this shit. Well, kick it out then.
Right.
Kick it out.
That's the next step.
Kick it out.
Is you keep finding all this money that's owed to us, that you canceled, that you saved us from, or whatever, like you're saying. It needs to come back to us then, because it's our money. So it needs to come back to us. Definitely. That's the next big step.
It's just not going to come back to you like, here you go.
Right. It never feels like it's going to be that.
Yeah, this is what we found. So sorry for the inconvenience and shit.
Sorry, right.
Yeah, right.
We apologize. We were just going to spend it on, DEI out in Pakistan.
Take this, and then you're going to do this, and for that, we're going to take it from you. Or they're going to try to turn it into Elon money.
Right. Well, apparently, I don't know. I think he's doing most of this for free. Whatever his job is right now in the Doge, I think he's kind of just doing it. Like, no one's really paying him. He's not worried about that at this moment. Because what he knows he's going to get is government contracts in the future. He already does NASA's rockets. You know what I mean? He already does other things. So it's like he's making money everywhere. So for him, this is kind of like, I'm just going to do you a solid because I know you're going to do me a solid down the road. That's kind of what this is all about, I think, personally. You know, so, but yeah, man, I mean, they're in there, they're digging, they're figuring shit out, fucking, there is someone who's 360 years old on the books getting a Social Security check. If you put those people together, say they're getting the minimum, $1,800 a month, right? If you take all the people over 100 getting that, it's like $193 billion. You add it all up. That's how much money we're giving out in Social Security every year. And they're talking about it's not going to be there because it's running out. Well, why the fuck do you think it's running out? Because they've got like 50, 60 million people just over 100 collecting, and we don't even know who the fuck these people are. They're vampires, man. They're fucking vampires.
Bomb droppers.
Fucking vampires, man. 360, there's someone 250. There's a few, there's a few million at 110. There's a few million at 120. You're like, in the world, there's only, I think the oldest person ever to like be known for the most part was like 125, 127, something like that. You know what I mean? Like on the books. I'm sure there's some people out there that have gone past that.
But definitely some
but they're not
people
on the books.
Out here in the islands.
Right. But they're not collecting Social Security.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean? Who the fuck are these people? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who the fuck is these people collecting? Because here's the thing, too, we got to realize.
It's just party money going back to them.
That.
Funneling the money going right back to them.
Some people believe that what it is they created Social Security accounts for themselves, like Congress people. And so they keep getting checks from that as well as their paychecks from the Congress shit and the other stuff and the lobbyists and every fucking thing else, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Unbelievable. Just a funnel, man.
Yeah, it's another way to funnel
it out.
It's another way to funnel some money.
Funnel right back into them.
Definitely. That's what it feels like.
That's how they work, man.
Yeah. It feels like some shit like that where it's just all it's all being every time USAID, Social Security, the Treasury Department, I mean CPS, all these things we're going to realize they're all funneling and paying each other. That's what it really all is. They're paying each other and they're just moving the fucking money around between each other. That's the crazy part. It's this government is only being propped up because we keep giving them money. You know what I mean? Like if we didn't give them any money, which is what's happening.
They take it any damn way if you work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because they've been stealing it from us, it's the only way they've kept the fucking charade of the government going. Now that it's being exposed and a lot of that money's being stopped, a lot of this government's going to fall apart. You know what I mean? It's going to fall apart really fast. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And that's what we want. We want this we want the corporation, the United States corporation. We need that part to fall apart and just die. Get out of here. We don't need you. We're okay with the republic, the United States Republic, which was the original shit. We're okay with that. We got that. We understand that's where we want to be. Law of the land, all that good shit. But
yeah, for everybody.
Correct.
Not just for
your
peoples.
Right. Well, that's the thing is the corporation, the United States corporation, dealing with the courts and all that stuff. All that's built to keep them on top. It's not built to fuck. It's built to fuck us. Mm-hmm. So that's why we got to get that shit out of here, which is what they're working on. They're doing that. They're in the process of working all that out too, getting rid of the judges and the fucking shit, and getting us back to constitutional law, which is where we're supposed to be.
Man, it's just weird how you got to pay taxes at the end of the year,
right?
And they take money from you before you even get paid. And then tell me I got to owe more money after you done been taking money all through the year.
Right. And then...
Isn't it a cap on it? Shouldn't it be a cap?
And I got to do the work to tell you if you owe me money or not.
Right.
What kind of shit is this?
Right.
We're just going to take from you, and then you, at the end of the year, you either got to figure it out. What kind of shit is that? We keep letting these people do this shit.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah.
That shit crazy to me.
I wanted to read something, too, because people out there, there's a lot of people out there who are worried. They're like, look at Musk and Doge and these 19-year-olds. They all got my bank accounts now, and they're all in my shit, and and they're all like, the government's had your shit from the beginning. So what are you worried about? They've been in it from the beginning. They had all your stuff, So giving these people access, all they're doing is they're sifting through it to figure this shit out. They're not stealing nothing. But anyways, I wanted to read something. So some people's to give you an idea of where Doge came from, right? Because some people think, well, just get rid of Doge. Fuck Doge. Fuck Elon. Fuck Doge. All this stuff, right? They're like, just get rid of it. I'm here to tell you it ain't that easy, folks. And here's why. A lawyer named Tom Renz read Trump's Doge executive order, and he expected it to be what everybody says, an illegal power grab. They're getting their access to shit, right? But they found it to be good because it turns out that Musk didn't create anything. Obama did. This is an Obama-created situation. And here's how that works. Obama created the United States Digital Service, USDS, in 2014. It was meant as a bureaucratic patch job to fix the Obamacare website meltdown. Okay, that's what it was created for. It didn't do much back then. They didn't fuck with it much. So fast forward to 2025, Trump rebrands Doge, the United States, he rebrands the USDS that Obama created. He rebrands it the United States Doge Service, keeping the acronym, keeping the funding, but giving it a whole new mission: find all the receipts. So legally, it's untouchable because it was already fully funded and operational. Trump invoked 5 U.S.C. 3161, which allowed him to create temporary hiring authorities. Doge teams get embedded inside every single federal agency. Each team consists of a lawyer, an HR rep, a Zoomer nerd, and an investigator. They report to Doge, not the agency they're embedded in. But wait, there's more. Trump invokes 44 U.S.C. Chapter 35, which governs federal IT and cybersecurity oversight. Since USDS was originally an IT oversight body, Doge now has full access to all federal data systems, all of them. His executive orders written to block legal challenges includes language that overrides conflicting executive orders, orders every agency to comply. Refusal means they violate presidential authority. Congress can't defend it because it's not a new program, just a repurposed one. Department of Justice can't sue for overreach because Trump used existing laws exactly as written. Democrats trying to file legal challenges run into standing issues because Doge operates within existing frameworks. It's because it's not a new created situation. They can't just go, oh, wait, you can't do that. It's already a created scenario from 2014. All he did was rebrand it, rebuild it, and then send it off again. So it's something that was created years ago. So in order to, so it says, Trump and Musk just hacked the system and took the admin controls. Musk now has legal oversight of every major agency's internal systems. The administrative state can't stop it without rewriting multiple federal laws. They legally outplayed the system, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Obama created Doge and didn't know what he was doing. Because he created a service that can do this. It was what this was. It was like an oversight committee. That was going to, the USDS, the original. It never did anything. It had funding. It never did anything. Trump used that framework along with Musk. They figured it out. They created the Doge situation, and they set it in play. And that's all there is to it.
Execute.
They executed a plan using existing shit. So it's hard to you know what I mean? It's hard for them to go, we're going to strike that down because it was enacted by multiple laws back in 2014. So they can't fuck with it. So yeah, crazy.
Damn.
So that's why, so you see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to straight clear it up a little bit for people because this is stuff you can look up. I went and looked up the United States Digital Service, and it was created it was created by Obama back in that time. You can read all that stuff. You can go back and look at it and see how it was created. And all they did was rebrand it, flip it, and reverse it, and make it work. That's it. So that's why it's so hard for these people to understand what's happening, because it's kind of like they got rug pulled. They didn't even know what was happening. The motherfuckers was just in their systems, finding all their bullshit, And so that's what it comes down to, is, they say they wanted to hire. Remember when they wanted to hire all those IRS agents so they could come out at your ass? Remember when they wanted to do that? Yeah. Those are the same people that are now crying because they're being audited. Put that together.
Bomb droppers.
Same fucking people. They wanted to audit you for your $600 Venmo. Remember that shit? You see what I'm saying? Now they're getting audited, and they're the ones fucking kicking and screaming and crying and going, wait a minute, we don't know what they're doing in there. Yeah, they're pulling out your bullshit. That's what they're doing. So yeah, man, it's happening. The disclosure is real.
Yeah, don't think you safe out here, man. Somebody always higher than you can go over you.
Well, you got to know the system. They're beating them legally. That's the part. You see, that's the part that where they've always won. They've always beat you legally. Because remember how they'd always say, like, if you went up against Big Pharma or if you went up against, these corporations, a lot of times they would just use their money to bankrupt you through court. That way, you could never really fuck. You might have the right evidence, but if you can't stand up against me for 2 years straight in court because you don't have the money to do that, you're never going to be able to bring that evidence up. You're done. So now they can't hide behind their fucking money anymore. That's done. Because see what Doge is really doing, what people don't really understand what it's really doing, is it's not giving them any breathing room. They're just doing it. They're not asking permission. They're not asking any forgiveness. They're just saying, here's what we're doing, and it's going down. And nobody can stop us. And it's like a what do they call that? It's kind of like a blitz play in football. You know what I mean? Like, so they're just blitzing.
It's rushing at you.
Rushing at you.
So and you don't have time.
And if you don't have time to think about it, you know what I mean? Because here's the thing.
I got you.
They could have really, most of this, what's going on right now has already been done. All this stuff has been put together already. All they're doing at this moment is now presenting it to the people. That's how I'm seeing it. They're just presenting it to us. You know what I mean? Because they had 4 years to figure all this shit out. While the fake Biden was in there, they were in there already figuring shit out. They know all this information. It's just they're giving it to us now because it's now because if they would have did it while Biden was in, Biden could have did all these things to fuck the system. You know what I mean? Now he's not there. They can just go, here's everything. Here's it all. Now, where are they? Have you seen Biden? Have you seen Kamala? Where the fuck are these people at?
I don't know.
Are they talking about anything? Are they disputing anything? Are they saying anything? No. They're not because they're fucking caught. Those motherfuckers are already in Gitmo. They just haven't told us yet. But we know. Biden's been dead since like 21. That's why it was a fake Biden presidency. Because it wasn't really him. It was just an actor. All these masks and bullshit and CGIs and stuff. He wasn't even in the real White House.
Yeah. All the show, man. From the clothes to the face to the house. It's just all the show.
It looked fake as fuck. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? So many times they would show us videos and you could see the CGI happening. You could see the green screen shit. You could see somebody in the background disappear, or you could see some shit go down. You're like, come on, this can't be any worse than this. Like, what else do we need to show you people?
Yeah. Man, it's like some get it, some don't. Man.
Yeah.
Some see it. For the ones who don't, it's
at this point, yeah.
Ain't nothing you could do.
I'm just showing it to you. Either you see it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have time to sit here and go, look. It's like I just go, hey, check it out. It's weird, right? Okay. And then move on. And then you either see it or don't. That's it. That's all we can do. That's like a lot of these influencers now, the newest ones, that are kind of emerging throughout the moments, is that's what they're doing online. They're just playing stupid. They're just playing fucking stupid. And it's so, like me watching it, this is how low we had to go to wake people up. Is we had to go, oh, look at this. Does this say such and such? I don't know. It looks weird to me. It's like they can't even explain it like how we're explaining it. We're trying to explain things articulate and talk and have conversation. You know what I mean? These people are on Instagram and TikTok just going, oh, look at this. This looks weird. What is this? This is, could be anything. Like that's all they're just saying dumb shit like that. And they're getting all the clicks and all the likes. People are going, wow, look, they found a UFO. He's just going, look at this blinking light. I don't know what it is. Looks weird, right? That's all he's saying. He's not giving you any information.
That's crazy.
Not telling you any facts. Not giving you any receipts. just pointing at it, and they always do this. Fucking stupid. Every time I see someone do some shit like this, I fucking change it. I'm like, I'm done. I don't need you pointing shit out to me. I can fucking see. If you're pointing shit out to me, then I don't need to be here. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck is this? Just give me the fucking information.
You can't let shit stress you out. You gotta control that shit, man. That's part of our mission. You gotta control your emotions.
I know.
Sad, happy.
I get excited.
All that shit you gotta control.
I get excited. Because I be having all the information. I be telling, you know what I mean? And I be giving all the information. We be putting receipts on the screen. We be showing people shit.
I know.
And then I'm like, and then everybody's like, why should I believe you? I'm like, why would you believe anybody on the internet? Like, why the fuck? Why do you believe anybody? All I'm giving you is information. It's up to you to go figure it out. You know what I mean?
That's it, bro.
That's it.
If they don't get that part, I mean,
Yeah.
don't drive yourself crazy behind it. Because believe me, they're not going to give a fuck.
Right.
They're not going to lose no sleep or
Right.
be stressed out because you gave them information and they don't get it.
Right.
They're not going to be stressed out.
Yo.
So
I got you.
you just got to tell them. Tell them. If they don't understand, you can try to break it down again for them in another way,
Yeah, I mean,
another form.
Yeah.
And then after that, if they don't get it, I'm done.
yeah. At this point, I'm like, where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Because here's the thing. What we're going to realize is most of this money that they are taking from us, that they're stealing from us, you know what they're using it for? They're using it for child trafficking. They're using it for human trafficking. They're using it for sex slaves. They're using it for weird shit. And that's where the outrage really should be. And that's what we're trying to get to. That's what we're trying to show y'all. Is through all this shit, that's what they're ultimately doing with all your fucking extra money. You know, is all this evil biolab shit, you know, clones and all this craziness. And so that's what we're trying. And so, like, that's the outrage. You should be fucking angry that your kids are being stolen from you. You know what I mean? We should be fucking angry.
I see that shit all the time now. Like, you know the alert shit. It's like every time I go past
Amber
one,
alert, silver alert.
Get an Amber alert. Every time I go past this shit, it's something up now.
Right.
I'm like, damn, another one happened, and I'm on the road constantly.
Outraged. Where's the outrage? We got outrage for fucking, you know, everything else. We got outrage for fucking, you know, people killing people, cops killing people. We got outrage for LGBT. We got outrage for fucking, you know, Black Lives Matter. We got outrage for all this. But where's the outrage for the children? I've never seen anybody marching saying save the fucking children. Where's that at?
Bomb droppers.
You know what I mean? Clean up our fucking food. Get the S40s out and the yellow fucking 20s and shit. Why the fuck is nobody fucking running around saying this shit? You know what I mean? Like, why is nobody going, save our food, clean our air, but they're going, you know, oh, I need more rights. Get the fuck out of here.
Bomb droppers.
Know what I mean? Intox rant.
Cheers.
I ain't did one in a while. I had some pent up shit.
I told you gotta control it. I felt like you was about to spasm on a minute.
I want to.
I know, man.
Sometimes I want to. But you're right.
Damn.
What's that gonna fucking fix, right? But I could get on my show. I can get on our show, and I can say the fuck I want, and I get as loud as I want. I can get upset. And then you're watching it, and then hopefully you'll get fucking upset because you'll go, yeah, what the fuck? That's all it's about, is sharing that emotion, sharing that passion, and getting it out there to the rest of these people, because I feel like sometimes we get that there's corruption. We get that shit's fucked up. But where's the fucking outrage? That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm ready to tear some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't worry, time coming. Time is coming.
It's just that, we have to be careful though, because sometimes putting that energy together creates the race war is what they want. That's what they want. They want to divide us. But that's why Save the Children is not a division. You know what I mean? Every race, color, shape, ethnic, religion, all has children.
Right.
That's all something we have in common. Save the children. That's all I'm saying. Where's the outrage? I'm not here to divide people. You know what I mean? That's not what we're trying to do. Never tried to do that. We've never said anything like that, you know? We try our best to be about humanity. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what your color is? Who gives a fuck what your religion is? If that defines you so much, then you're not really living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If those things are the only things that define you, then you're not doing anything. You're not doing shit with your life. You know what I mean? Because there's so many more things that I could say about myself other than my religion and my fucking race, of who I am. You know what I mean? Those are like the last things I want to say.
Yeah.
But they got us
sometimes by you
stuck on
saying
this
that,
shit, man.
hey, that shit turns some people off, man. Just by you saying your race, like,
Right. Right. Well, it's a thing which
judging.
Yeah, it's a thing that people use to judge people easily. You know, it's where, you know, like I said, if I tell people, yeah, I'm Mexican, well, they already have an idea of what that means to them. You know, but they don't know who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't know what I'm about. They don't know what my story is when they first meet me. They just know I'm Mexican, if that's what I tell them. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm like, you know, I'm a musician, I'm a podcaster, I'm a father. You know what I mean? I'm so many other things. I've been married before. I've had I've had a married life. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many other things that I can have so many stories about, other than my religion and my fucking race.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm going with it, you know? And I hope that's what y'all are hearing, and that's that's what I'm conveying here is we don't need to be worried about all this stuff that divides us all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Let's just be about humanity. Let's just be about being healthier. Let's be about making those payments all on time and not having to worry about where our money and meals are coming from. You know what I mean? Let's worry about that shit.
Shit, some of them gotta be making enough to even be on that level, so you can see where the stress and shit come in there.
Right. Well, you see what creates it.
Right.
What creates it is when you don't have enough money to spend amongst each other, and then you give them things to divide each other. Well, they're going to think they're better than you, you know?
Right.
My state's better than you. My college is better than you. My high school is better than you. My fucking kid is an honor student, so fuck off. I mean, come on. How many things can we divide each other for? When we can just be like, we're humans. We're trying to do this right. We should be helping each other. We should be uplifting each other. We should all be building together, you know, instead of letting them divide us. But, you know, that's how crazy the MK Ultra is. They MK Ultra'd the fuck out of us. That we're just so divided and fucking pissed off and crazy with each other, we don't even know who the fucking real enemy is.
Bomb droppers.
Because that's the thing, right? Ask anybody. Who's the enemy? Right? Who is it? What would most people say?
The government.
That's it. That's all they know.
Yeah.
The government. But that's why we do nothing, because to us, the government seems so big, there's nothing we can do. You know what I mean? Just to the individual. Like if you, it's like, what could you do personally at this moment? You know what I mean? And you're like, well, the government's kind of big. I don't know if I can fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a thought you would have because that's the way they've played it. But there's so many ways we can fuck with them. We can boycott so many things, you know? We can stop paying fucking taxes. We can stop paying mortgages. We can stop doing so many fucking things. There's so many things we can fuck with these people with. But we don't get together because they got us divided. What the fuck?
Nah, just motherfuckers, they fear, man. Fear. They scared.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they worry about how they gonna get the next, their next check.
Right.
How they gonna get that?
That's the distraction.
How they gonna pay this?
Right. When you're distracted about surviving, in survival mode, You can't fucking think about anything else. You can't think about trying to help anybody else. You can't think about trying to destroy anything because you're just trying to survive. I get it. Totally understandable. We've all been there. We've all been in that mode where you're just like I said, just trying to get those checks every week so you can fucking keep doing, keep paying your shit.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's like that's it? That's all we are? That's all we're ever going to be? Look, you're lucky to make it into your 80s and only have about 15, 20 years of Social Security. There's somebody who's 360 years old and getting Social Security. Have they been getting it that long? Come on.
Bomb droppers.
I'm passionate today, folks. I'm sorry.
Damn. Hey. Be yourself. Let it flow.
I don't know. I guess I got to get some of this energy out. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get it out, healthily. This is a healthy way to get energy out. I can fucking scream at the camera. You know what I mean? I can fucking scream at the camera and be angry at the camera and not be angry at my friends and not be angry at my lady and not be angry at my kids and take those things into other areas. Manage it. Like you said earlier, manage that shit. So yeah, because like truthfully coming here today, man, I like the last couple of days, I just been tired, man. I haven't been doing anything. I ain't been giving a fuck about a lot. I've been getting up and doing my normal shit and getting things done as I need to get them done, but I'm not doing any extra shit. I'm not fucking doing a lot of other stuff. I'm just fucking, I want to sleep half the time.
Man, that's where I'm at, bro.
So I'm like, fuck all this stuff, man.
That's where I'm at, bro, for real.
I just want to live.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm at right now. Keep getting up, keep going to work and shit. Like, the hell am I doing, man?
Mm-hmm. But you're making moves, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Instead of being stuck, you got to make the moves, and that's what you're doing.
I'm like, man, this is crazy though. So I'm like, when do you stop?
Stop what?
Stop working. Like,
well,
do people like?
You have to have a plan, and you have to have a plan.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the idea. Is you have to have a plan. I mean, like I said, we can fucking keep working and wait till we're 65, and then we can retire and fucking live off that $1,800 for the rest of our lives. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the goal. If that's what you want to fucking do, I get it. Or you can start fucking building right now, and by the time you get to 65, you don't even need that fucking money. Fuck that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll take it, but I'm just saying you ain't gonna need it.
I was ready to say, whoa, no.
You'll take it. I'm not saying, but I'm
it.
just saying, but I'm like, you're not even worried about it. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna add this to my list. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it should work. That's the mentality we should be in. Instead of going, I gotta wait till 65 to do anything. Right. You know what I mean? Like, that's what most of us have been stuck in for the last 40 years. That was the idea. That's what my parents were teaching me. That's what the world looked like, was we work, we retire, we live fucking happy into the fucking sunset. Like, that's what it looked like, And then as I became an adult, none of that fucking mattered.
Right.
All of it fell apart real fast. You know what I mean? And then I just have bills. You know what I mean? Then I'm just billed up. It's like when you try to go create, think about it, when you try to go create that life, family life with the kids and the fucking pet and the fucking fence and the fucking house, all you've done is put yourself in debt. That's all you've done. With all that, everything you just did. You bought a house, you got a couple cars, you got a couple kids, you got insurance, you got this, you got that. You're fucking in debt now. So now you gotta work till you're retired to fucking try to get out of debt to pay your house off, because it takes 30 fucking years. You know what I mean? Unless you can do it faster, you know what I mean? Obviously. But it takes 30 years. So on average, most people are working till they're retiring because they can't fucking afford, and then they can't even retire at 65 half the time because they can't fucking afford it. Mm-hmm. Because when they were working, they're making, $4 or $5 grand a month. But when they get their Social Security now, it's like $2,200. But I built a life on $5,000. How do I do this? Doesn't equate, doesn't work. Nobody has a plan.
Gotta have a plan.
So I'm in my 40s, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not waiting till 65.
Right.
I'm gonna start doing shit now.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know?
65. Shit,
Because
man.
because I'm gonna be chilling at 360, collecting that check. You know what I'm saying?
65. And you still working?
Yeah. Right. You see what I'm saying? So
Damn.
no wonder we're dying early. We're working our whole fucking lives.
Right.
You're using all your energy
Working
up.
yourself to death.
You
for
worked
real,
yourself
literally.
to death. Literally. Wow.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We gotta, that's the thing. It's hard to figure it out because it's like, well, what's the fucking solution? What's the solution? Do we just fucking sell our fucking houses and go live on some property out in the fucking woods somewhere and just fucking have a few chickens and a fucking, grow some fucking plants and just fucking do it, or what? Like, what the fuck?
That's where you're supposed to be.
And then you got well water.
Supposed to be in the woods.
You don't have to.
damn
Yeah,
way.
you got well water. You don't have to worry about shit. And your money will go farther because you know what I mean. You're not wasting it in the fucking city all fucking afternoon. So I don't know. I don't know what that's kind of what they say. It's like get 4 friends, go find some property and go figure it out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what you got to do nowadays to get off the grid. In a way, is just get a couple of friends together and put your money together and go buy a compound fucking somewhere and just fucking hang and just build it. See, they scared us.
That sounds like something.
Yeah, they scared us with what's it called? With all those religious cults that will go get compounds and then fucking shit gets weird and then the fucking FBI starts fucking sneaking up on them and you got like Waco and shit like that happened and stuff. David Koresh and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when everybody thinks of compounds and communities, they start thinking that shit. You know what I mean? They go, oh shit, now it's gonna get weird. There's gonna be some weird shit. It's fucking weird cult leader out in the fucking woods. It's gonna get fucking weird, But that's how they scared you with all that bullshit. That's the stuff they made up. Those are, that's made up shit from the CIA and stuff in order to scare the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? To make you think that living off grid like that gets weird real fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they don't want you to live off grid.
Right. They don't want you. They want you dependent on them. They don't want you to go do your own thing because if you realized how easy it was to go do your own fucking thing, you wouldn't need them. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. I get it. Like I get it now. When like I said, 10 years ago, I thought I was supposed to be doing what I'm doing, building fucking debt and fucking getting it done.
Facts. Shit, but nobody told me about that.
Yeah. Nobody was saying I could go live on a
Nobody
fucking
told me
ranch somewhere and hang the fuck out and just have my own food and fucking have some chickens. No one said I could do that.
Nobody told me about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought, wow, what are y'all doing out here? Because I'm when you were out there, nobody worked. You know what I mean? Like when you went to people's ranches and went to people's shit, you're like, what do you guys do out here? Like we just hang. Like what? Nobody's going to work. Like nobody's doing. Like you know what I mean? Some of them are retired and some of them are doing other things. But it was like, but that's the thing. It's like, why can't we do this in middle age? Fuck getting old doing this shit.
Right.
Let's do this shit now. You know.
Right.
So
I want to enjoy my shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I know I'm gonna still be good at 65, but I just want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, yes, you want your better years.
Exactly.
You want some of your better years. If we're only going to get so many years, so they try to tell us, you know what I mean? Then you want some of your better years to be doing better things, of course. But that's how they're robbing us. Because we're thinking our better years are after 65, you know? It's like, no. We've wasted them all, Working and fucking surviving.
And then and then half of them can't even move because they hurt from the job.
Right, they hurt.
It's like,
they on 6 different fucking pills.
I did this, back in the day. Back in my time, I got hurt.
Back brace on.
Yes, sir.
You're like, see what I'm saying? Like,
Legs
what kind of fucking
up.
life is that? We need outrage for this too. Like, You're just gonna fucking slave work us? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because the hospitals were only built to keep us patched up. That's all they were built for. They weren't built to cure us. They cure us of nothing. You know what I mean? They cure us of nothing.
Or they make you feel better.
But they patch you up.
Right, make you feel better just for a little while.
They patch you up, give you a few pills, and say, here, take these, and then here's 2 more because those are going to cause this. So you got to take these 2 as well.
Crazy.
Like, fuck, man. Yeah, I was telling somebody the other day. About moringa and black seed oil and some stuff like that, right? And I was like, yo, you know, you've been talking about getting healthier. You should get into that, you know? And they're like, nah. The last time I tried some of that stuff, my stomach was messed up. So I don't think it works well with me. And I'm going, no, it's your body detoxing. Your body has to detox. You've got all this shit in your body. It's going to detox. It's going to cause some issue here and there, a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, or could, because it's trying to detox you. I said, but also, so you're willing to take the hospital's pills and deal with those side effects, but you don't want to take no real shit?
No natural?
Natural shit? And maybe have a few side effects with that? It'll work itself out. But,
no, not.
you know what I mean? Like your body has to adjust, you know?
It depends on if you got the if you got ripped off or some shit like that.
I'm just saying your body does have to adjust. I'm not saying every natural thing is going to be perfect to everybody. You know what I mean? You might, like I said, you might just have some stomach issues, or your body's got to adjust to some things.
Hold on, you said moringa
or whatever.
He had moringa,
whatever it was.
Well,
I was telling them to get
moringa,
that.
yes, it does that.
Yeah,
it does that to your gut.
Right.
You know,
once it straightens it out, you're good.
Yes.
That's the point. It's got to clear the shit out.
Yeah, you're gonna feel some rumblings in your stomach and shit. I mean, it's
working.
It's working.
Right. That's what I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
So I was like, those are little things to deal with for natural remedies, but you're willing to go take pills from a fucking hospital that cause diarrhea and all this other shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're like,
and it don't hurt.
Right.
It
one's natural and one's not.
Right. It just feel like, you know how your stomach rumble?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like,
yeah.
You know, like you hungry. Mm-hmm. It's just growling.
It's just
like
working. It's working on your shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. But it's natural stuff. It's not even going to be a big deal.
It's good for you, for real, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Black seed oil. Yeah, it's in the song.
Yeah. It's in the song.
It's in the song. Kinglomerate.
I'm trying to tell
Give your body what you need.
Elevate your life.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Man, oh man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It get you right. Just like my sister. She got sick the other day. So I gave her two pills of oil of oregano.
Nice.
Bang. She was
knocked
better.
It right out.
She good.
Yeah, I heard oil of oregano is pretty good. Like it's one of those super joints. Yeah.
It clear up a lot of things. I'm telling you, good with the skin.
Right. Yep.
Oh, my fault.
Tighten up your skin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got you. Mm-hmm.
Can't say too much about it, but for real.
Yeah.
But it do a lot.
Yeah.
It do a lot.
Yeah, and we got stuff in the works. You know what I mean? So, well, we're gonna be bringing you some stuff hopefully pretty soon. Some things we've been working on in the background to bring you guys some new shit. So you know. So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start you gotta start somewhere, man. You gotta start your journey, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. We always talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Today's day one for some people.
Oh.
Know what I mean? Today might be that day. They hear this, they see this, whatever. They talk to their friends or whatever, and then today's day one. And then next thing you know, it's been a week, and then it's 2, and then it's a year. You know what I mean? You just change. You just do it. It's discipline, like we talked about, you know?
Right.
It's keeping that discipline together.
Shit. And another thing is you gotta change your mindset, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta change your mindset before you do anything. If you don't change that, you ain't gonna change, man.
Right.
You's not gonna change, but you gotta change that mindset.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're just so used to everything being so what's it called? So comforting. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. See.
So yeah, so you know, you're just used to being comfortable. But you need to be uncomfortable sometimes. You know what I mean? Just so you'll get moving and get working. But some people don't like that uncomfortableness, so they just want to be comfortable. So they just keep doing those same things even though they know it's detrimental to them because it's comforting. It's comforting, you know what I mean? It's like our addictions. Any of our addictions are because it's comforting. It's comforting in some way. It's fixing something for us in that moment that we don't want to deal with.
I don't think I had no addictions.
Nothing crazy, right?
Nah. Now I'm thinking about it. I ain't got no damn addictions, man.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, I ain't got no addiction. I don't crave no sugar, like shit. You know, I'm good.
You got to fight it.
I don't need no nicotine, no soda, no shit like that. No liquor.
Right.
I'm good, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I drink on occasion. I'll have a drink or two, you know, like anybody.
Right.
But yeah, I don't drink anymore. I don't have those moments. Yeah, I mean, weed. That's about it. And wouldn't even call it addiction, but that's something that I would do, that I most likely do on a daily basis.
Right.
I'll partake in that, but I don't have to have it.
Yeah, that's not an addiction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't consider it an addiction because I don't have to have it. Do I partake in it on a daily basis? 9 times out of 10, yes.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But like I said, I don't wake up and do it. I don't wake up and have to be like, oh. Sometimes I don't even like today. My first smoke was the one you saw me start the show with. I didn't even smoke today. You know what I mean? Like, so the first one I started up right here was my first smoke of the day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
See what I'm saying? So like, there's days where I'm like, I just got shit going on. I'm doing things. I'm not worried about.
Right.
When I have what I do, like I've said before in the show, is I've said a lot of times I use it like a reward. So I got to go, okay, what do I got to get done today? Okay, I got to do this. I got to knock this out. I got to do some dishes. I got to run to the post office. And then around 5 p.m., you know, I'm settled. I'm back at the house, and I'm going, okay, I got everything done today. All right, let's sit down and enjoy some smoke and watch some TV or play some video games or do something cool. You know what I mean? And then I use it like a reward. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of rewarding myself that I earned this moment or whatever. You know what I mean? And I can be good. And so, you know, so I don't feel like, so that people can't sit there and go, well, you're just smoking and doing nothing all day.
Right.
It's like, no, I'm not. Like there's moments I've had like that, of course. But now I get my priorities and get my things done, and then I have a smoke.
Yeah, but you don't know what I'm using it for.
True.
You don't know how my brain works when I'm doing it.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's up to y'all. It's up to you to figure out your routine. Right. You know what I mean? But that's my routine. You know what I mean? But some people, like I'm saying, some people out there might think like, oh, this guy's just fucking smoking all day and that's all he does. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. If that's, I mean, if you see me on the show, it looks like I'm just smoking all day. You know what I mean? Because that's all we do on the show.
Right. That's crazy. Right.
But that's not really how my life really goes. You know? It's like, this is a moment. This is in a moment for us to enjoy. We're chiefing. We're a couple of chiefs chiefing on the land. You know what I mean? We get to chief and talk and have a moment and conversate and figure it out and get passionate, scream at the fucking camera. You know what I mean? And do all that. So we're having, it's all one big moment of thing. But we're not just sitting here all day doing this all day.
No.
We got shit to do.
No. Shit. I do smoke.
But I wouldn't mind doing this all day.
Right. What? Being home, smoking.
Right.
But I still be doing shit. Don't think I'm just be sitting there, just be on the couch, just sitting there, just fucking just sleep and shit. Nah. I ain't gonna waste this shit, man.
Right.
Gotta utilize it.
But yeah, so yeah, and that's lately. I use it as a treat. But there was moments a couple years ago where, yeah, I would just get up, smoke, wait an hour, smoke, smoke. I was just smoking all the time because it was almost like I was forming a habit, you know? And that's why I had to pull it back and go, okay, wait a minute. I'm doing a lot. You know what I mean? Like, do I really? And then I just got into my own routine and figured out my routine and was like, once I'm done with things that I need to do during the day, then I can smoke and have a good time and chill and relax. Do whatever I need to do. But I don't have to make it a thing that I have to do before I got to do anything else.
Right.
You know? But that's my own routine. Some people have different routines. It's okay, you know? That's why it's your routine. It ain't my routine, it's your routine.
It depends on if I smoke in the morning, if I have a J already rolled out.
Yeah.
From the previous night. If
Right.
I fell asleep, you know what I mean, with something.
Right. Then you're like, hey,
All right.
I gotta finish that.
Boom.
I gotta finish that off. That was last night's shit.
Nah,
I'm
you
just
know what? Nah. Shit. And before I go to work, you know, I'll probably do 2-3 hits.
Right.
I don't
Just
do
get a
too
bass.
much. Yeah. I don't
Get
do
a bass
too
down.
much.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I just to wake up, you know, just to, you know, feel the buzz.
Right. Feeling the
And then I'm
buzz.
gone.
And then you're on your way.
I'm gone to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Some people, I want like I don't like when people come to work
Just toasted.
smelling like smelling
toasted
like,
up.
you know, you smelling like it, your eyes fucked up.
Toasted. Stay toasted up.
You know what I'm saying?
Toasted.
And you all in the people's face and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right. Just bringing too much attention over here.
Exactly.
I'm trying to be low key.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be, you know, do a little fucking
Fucking with everybody.
right.
Then they start fucking
Or say
with
some
people.
dumb shit like, all right, no more smoking.
Yeah.
There's always one to fuck it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I smoke, so you wouldn't know I smoke, though.
Right.
You wouldn't know that. Because I don't carry myself like that.
Right. I got you. I'm very similar in that manner. I don't carry myself like I'm a big smoker of any
Right.
kind.
Right. When I'm in the public, I should say, I gotta keep it professional. But then when I'm off,
Right. Anything goes. I'm on everything. Yeah, man. I was telling you fucking Friday night. So fucking Friday night,
what?
I go pick up the fucking gummies, right? So
Oh yeah.
before we were working on some stuff at the house. BDot was gonna come by, so I roll and I grab some gummies because I need them for the next day. Because Saturday I'm going to Atlantic City. So I pop a gummy. I'm like, let me try these out. Let me see how these feel tonight, and then I'll know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. You know what I mean? Give it a little test run. Fucking mistake. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Pop this joint, 200 milligrams. I'm going in deep. I pop it at 7 p.m. By the time you left, I was fucked up. I was already gone. I was feeling it. I was deep in it. So I thought I was deep in it, not knowing I was just at the beginnings of it. At the moment, I thought I was deep into it.
That's crazy because you left. You was leaving. Well, when I left, I was getting ready to leave, right?
Yeah, I was getting ready to go after that because
Damn,
I had to
that's
go pick up
crazy.
some people. Yeah, I had to go pick up my daughter from work and shit.
That's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, so all that shit's going on, right? So I go to sleep. I pop up at 8 in the morning, get myself together, and we get on the road by 11 to head to Atlantic City. It's a couple hours. The whole time I'm driving, I'm going, I'm still on this gummy, man. This gummy is I'm still feeling. Through the afternoon, we go get dinner. We meet up at a show, at a fucking concert, and shit. And then I'm in the concert, and I think I'm losing it now at that point. At that point, it's wearing off. And I'm like in the concert, and we're like sitting in the seats, and I'm just fucking dozing off in the concert. I'm just falling out, man. I'm just like, I'm watching the concert, and then I'm like, I'm just gone. And then I'm like, this gummy must be finally wearing off. But it took fucking like 24 hours to wear off, man.
Damn.
It's crazy. I didn't take another one. I was like, I can't. I still feel like I'm on this gummy, man. So it lingered for a long time. At least that's what it felt like.
Are you scared of it? You scared to take another one?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't got them with me. I'll tell you that. I left them at the house. I was gonna bring them, but then I was like,
I ain't got it with me.
I was like, I don't even got it with me right now.
I don't like him.
I don't even know. I might. Well, the thing is it's a gummy that's like this big. It's like rectangle. It's like this big.
God.
It's a big fucker. So I might have to cut that bitch in half and try another one. Try another halvie.
Yeah, that's probably smart. The guy didn't tell you the instructions.
Well,
I said
I wanted to go in. I said I've had 150s before. I can go in pretty deep. He's like, oh, you'll be fine. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Fucked me up, man.
Definitely.
Damn. He's like, you'll be fine. I was like, yeah, I don't want nothing to knock me out. I need something to give me a little energy, keep me moving. I want to be moving around. And I was.
He gave you some shit.
It lingered for a long time. These gummies are powerful, baby. Some fucking powerful gummies out there. So yeah, I'm hesitant.
Yeah, you need half.
On try number 2, but I'll probably do half this time.
Or better yet, don't do half. Do less than half. Just cut it down more. Just a little more than half. You know what I mean? So that way
60-40.
Yes.
I got you. 60-40.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? So that way you won't be that fucked up.
Yeah. And then if I need more, I'll pop the 60. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck it, yeah. Why not? Because you might not feel it.
I know, right?
So that way you test it out like that. You can just take a piece and see if you feel it.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to try it again. But yeah, I think lingered for 2 days. It was fucking crazy. I was like, wow. And it fucked me up enough to where like the next 2 days, so then like Sunday afternoon into Monday. Yeah, by Monday, I like finally crashed. Like my body was just like I slept. I slept in. I went to bed early. And when I say early, that was like midnight. Went to bed early and then got up at like noon. You know what I mean? It was like, felt refreshed, but I was like, damn, I needed to sleep that bitch off after that. The whole weekend, you know what I mean? Just everything. Starting Friday night. I kicked it off Friday night.
Yeah.
By Monday morning, I was waking up like, fuck, I needed that sleep. I fucked myself up.
Damn, I said put you out like that.
Yeah. I had because that one, for some reason, whatever is in that gummy, that style of gummy, because this doesn't happen with every gummy, but that style of gummy, it'll make my mouth dry. I don't know why. It makes me thirsty, like where I want to drink a lot of water. It makes my mouth dry. I had that feeling through most, Friday night it started, and then it went through most of Saturday, till at least 2-3 in the afternoon. Then I didn't feel like my mouth was dry. I just had this dry mouth situation. And I was drinking water and stuff.
That's the whole time you was on this.
Yeah, certain gummies do that. Certain gummies will make it to where my mouth gets dry, and I just I want to keep drinking water. It's weird. It's only certain ones, and I don't know what's in them that makes it do that. But it's certain ones.
They say You gotta drink a lot of water after ecstasy.
Yeah. Oh, did I take ecstasy? No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit! They got me.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I heard of that. I know what you're talking about. I heard of that.
Yeah, so yeah, but that's not a gummy though. But
Yeah, so
it relates.
watch out for those gummies, folks. They'll get you. Oh, you know what I learned on the gummy situation? Okay, so like, I have an uncle, right? He lives in Seattle. Pretty big weed head. Been a weed head pretty much my whole life. So like, I thought, when it came to gummies, I was like, this guy's gonna be a champ at the gummies, like he's got, like, thinking of what we got. I'm like, well, we got some. I went to hang out with him over the summer, right? And he was like, yo, how much is each gummy? And at the time, the ones I had were like 150s. I was like, yeah, like 150. He was like, 150? And I was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? I was like, and he was like, man, he's like, the ones I get back home, they're only 10. And I'm like, 10? Yeah, I'm like, these are like 150. Like, we're going in. He was like, no way. He was like, 10 fucks me up. 150? He was like, no fucking way. I was like, what? So he ended up taking like a half of one of those, so it was like 100 or something. Yeah. So he ended up taking it, but he was like, took like a half of it or something, 75 or whatever of a 150. and he was feeling, he was feeling it, but he was like, yeah, it was probably more than he was expecting. So he didn't do it again. But so, hey, and then I'm out here taking, out here taking 200s, you know what I mean, on a fucking casual Friday.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, once it's in there, ain't no turning back. That's it.
Yeah, we're going on journeys.
Yeah, you just gotta go through that shit.
So I had some deja vu. There was some deja vu Friday night while I was on the gummy. I had deja vu when I went to pick up my daughter. I had deja vu that I did that drive already before. Like we did, and we were talking, and I was like, we did this before. I was telling her, I was like, we did this before. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, we did this before. I was like, I've been in this moment before, like this exact moment. I go, but last time in the moment, we were talking, and I didn't say anything. I said, but this time I get to say something.
That's crazy.
Because in the dream, I'm just having the dream, but like now I'm actually doing it. So yeah.
That's crazy. Because I just had that with my lady the other day.
You had that?
Deja vu. She told me to get her a soda. No. I asked for a soda, right? I told her, ask for a soda. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, baby, go ahead. But she said, I got some Sprite over there. And I was like, oh, damn. But as I'm bending over like this on the side of the bed to reach the sodas.
Right. You just saw the whole scene,
what
right?
What the fuck?
You saw the whole scene.
You're like, babe, I feel like I've been here before. Yo, what is going on?
We did this before.
I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. That just happened to me.
Nice.
Just happened.
Yeah, that means we're crossing the same timelines and shit. We're coming across the same shit. We're merging our timelines.
That just happened to me. I'm like,
yeah, because like how we talk about the wealth transfer thing and stuff too sometimes. See, the biggest thing with that is like, because a lot of people will go, probably be like, wealth transfer. Where are we gonna get all this money? How they owe us all this money? And you know what I mean? Some people they just can't fathom that. Like, they've been stealing from us this whole time. We think they're gonna give us something? Like, that's how that's how brainwashed they are, right? And it's like, but the idea is, we've done this before. This isn't the first time this has happened. We're collapsing timelines. We've done this before. The thing is that's why this is the last cycle. That's why we talk about it. The last generation, the last cycle, is because we're cleaning it up this time to a point where we're not going to have to do that again. We're going to go do the next shit now. You know what I mean? That's the difference. We don't have to go through this low vibrational bullshit no more. We learned it. We understand it. We've built through it. We've evolved. Now we're going to do the cool shit. You know what I mean? That's what we earned by going through that. By going through that stage, we earn the right to just now go do cool shit. You know what I mean? So that's
Bomb droppers.
that's where we're at.
Well,
We just gotta walk into it. We gotta get there. It's on its way.
man,
How are you?
see flying cars and shit.
All that stuff. Free energy. You see remember we were talking about free energy shit last week? Did you look it up?
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
No.
Right. I looked it up a couple times just to see if there was any new news. There was one that was out there that was saying it was all debunked. You know what I mean? There was an article out there going, this has all been debunked. It's all made up. It's all bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course they're already out there doing this shit. Then I find 2 or 3 other articles, and they're talking about how it's been confirmed that it's a microsonic device. He's got a generator, a bike, and a car. He's come together with those three manufacturers or whatever, and those are the first 3 things he can start to produce. And so the idea is that he's also selling kits so that you can retrofit older cars too. You know what I mean? Or, cars that already exist. So he's selling kits too. I think that's coming soon as well. But the biggest thing someone said was he should start with the generators because people could probably afford those to buy one for their house, and then you'd go free energy on your fucking house. Just plug the generator in your house and it fucking pulls all the energy you need. You'd have free energy at that point. So, and like I said, that's just one device. There's going to be a bunch of devices like this that are about to start showing up because these technologies are now free to come out. You know what I mean? They were suppressing them and blocking them and shit. Now we're going to start seeing more and more of these. That's, like I said, be on the lookout. That's the first one of many because they're all going to start popping out now. Now that one has done it, opens the floodgates. You know what I mean? They're all going to start coming out. So that's the good thing, And we've seen a few different ones. There's another guy named Maxwell that takes plastic and turns it into fuel. He made some type of concoction machine where you can put plastic into it and it'll spit fuel out the other fucking end. And fuel you can use. You can literally put it in your engine and use it. It's fuel. So he built a machine that can turn plastic into fuel. So
I want to say seen that.
Seen something about that? Yeah, that's another dude. See what I'm saying? So he's newer on the scene too. He's a younger dude. Yeah,
It was like a long ass pole.
I'm not 100% sure what the machine and stuff looks like, but
man,
that's what he does.
I think I seen that shit.
But he's getting ready to partner with that dude with the microsonic device so he can run his machine on free energy. Because right now he's got to fuel his machine with his fuel kind of a thing. You know what I mean? You got to make some fuel. You got to buy some fuel, make some fuel, then you can create your own fuel to keep it going. But he's going to hook it up to that microsonic technology, and then it'll be free energy, and then he can just run it. So then he's going to create, so he's already talking about, and then he's going to create machines that will just go in the oceans, and they'll run forever on their own fuel, and they'll just be out there scooping up all the fucking trash, and just, it's all fuel. You know what I mean? All that plastic and shit that's just floating out there. He's gonna partner up with some people and try to figure out how to make some boats that can go out there and fucking scoop all that shit up, and then it'll be run on its own fuel, so it'll never have to fucking, it's got its own engine, it'll never have to stop.
Oh just shit, you'll find a whole lot of trash.
Right.
That's a lot of build up.
Right. And then think, if you had a machine at your house right now where plastic, you could turn it into fuel. Every time you saw a piece of plastic, you'd be like, that's fucking money right there. You know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. Everything's money at that point.
That is money.
Right.
It's like 5 cents, some shit like that.
Right.
Well, actually, what? I think the bigger the bottle, the more you get. Yeah.
This is a thicker one, too.
Normally, it said on top, like, on the edges and shit, but.
Yeah, I usually say somewhere on here recycling, 5 cents or something. Yeah,
right.
But so you see what I'm saying. So there's all these technologies are starting to come out, and so that's is disclosure. This is what all this was about. It was about releasing technologies, releasing the money, releasing us from fucking slavery, Exodus. You know what I mean? All this stuff is happening right now. That's what all this is. You know, when you look at it in the big picture, is we're being released from our shackles, in a way. You know what I mean? If you can see it like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
If they see it in that light.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If they get it. Yeah.
Because that's the thing, right? We've talked about that. There's two there's two timelines running. One's biblical and one's, God's perfect timeline or whatever you want to call it. The real timeline, and then there's the biblical timeline. So that's why they're using that religious but biblical background to create that other timeline. That's why they keep saying they're trying to create these different Armageddons and raptures and different things. They're trying, they're going to build the third temple and they're going to, sacrifice red cows and all this different shit. That's all biblical shit. The only reason you would do any of that stuff is because it's biblical. You know what I mean? But that has nothing to do with the regular timeline. The regular timeline is happening, but it's happening different than that. But it's the same shit that's happening. You know what I mean? There's still an Exodus. There's still a Red Sea. There's still a, you know what I mean? There's still all these different things that we know in our past and timelines and stuff. It's all happening again, right now. But it's not happening in the same way it did then. Last time it was a Titanic. This time it's a this. You know what I mean? Last time it was a JFK assassination. This time it was this. You see what I'm saying? It's the same kind of shit happening. It's just happening in modern different ways now than what it did years back. You know what I mean? We're living through those timelines again. We're fast tracking that shit. That's why we're moving through it so fucking fast. That's why time's going crazy. Right. We're fucking just moving through that shit.
Just like
time jumpers.
When John F. Kennedy, they say he was the only one that had a kid in the office with him when he was signing executive order. And now
Musk has his son in
Trump,
there, right?
Right. Now Trump is the second one that had it.
Well, a lot of people say that. JFK started it. Trump's going to finish it. That's what a lot of people say. So he's it's the bookend. You see what I'm saying? If JFK was the beginning of all this shit, Trump is supposed to be the bookend, the other end of it, to close it out, to close that chapter. You know what I mean? So that's what some people are saying. If you look, that's why he uses that symbolism per se that always points back to JFK. If you notice, there's a lot of stuff that he does that points back to JFK a lot of times. So that's the theory behind that is JFK started it, Trump's going to finish it. So it's a bookend situation. So that's how we know we're in the end times. Because we have Trump, which is trumpets, right? They said there's going to be 7 trumpets. Trump's here. It's just not the trumpet you thought it was going to be. You see what I'm saying? That's the confusion. That's where they got you fucked up. Because you're going, no, I'm waiting for God to fucking give me trumpets out of heaven. Well, that's the fucking illusion. You know what I mean? Of course that's what they want you to fucking think, because you'll always be waiting for that. They can use that on you forever. You'll always be waiting for the trumpets. But you got to recognize the trumpets when you see them. That's the difference.
Bomb droppers.
And that's just one example. I mean, we can analyze everything. But it's shit like that. That's the point. That's what we got to realize, is that they're using these timelines on top of each other to confuse us. You know what I mean? They're confusing us with it. That's why you have to know it and understand it, so that you can decode it back out of it. If you didn't understand literature, the Bible and things like that in general, if you didn't understand the generality of it and what it really meant and the different things that they're trying to convey to us with it, then you're not going to understand what's happening in the world right now, because you're not seeing it. None of it makes sense to you because you have nothing to reference it against. You know what I mean? So the more you research, that's why research is so important. Is the more you're researching
Yes, sir.
history, the more you're researching biblical stuff, the more you're researching, politics, the more you're researching and not watching the fucking Housewives. You know what I mean? The more you're doing that kind of thing, you're putting your effort into navigating your world. This is our world. This is the world they've created for us. This is what they've manipulated us into. So we have to learn that world, And so that's all I'm doing is I'm decoding some of that stuff along with everyone else on the internet that's doing it, That's it. That's all we're doing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and only through research and investigation do we get anywhere. You know what I mean? We're not, it's like, of course I could ignore all these things. I could ignore it all and just do whatever I want to do. I could ignore it all. But where does that get us? What does that do for us? I'm just, what I felt was I needed to do this. I needed to talk to people. I needed to tell people things. I needed to teach, I needed to do all these different things. That's what the calling told me to do. So here I am, along with BDot. We figured it out. Awkward intelligence, We have our thing.
Spreading the love, man.
Right? Spread love,
spread truth. That's it. I knew that was coming.
All love. All love on the hoodie. Hope y'all got y'all's hoodies. ppeintox.com. It's cold out there.
Man.
All this weather, man. Where's this weather coming from?
I don't know, man. But
Weather manipulation.
I looked at the car this morning. That bitch said 10.
10?
I said, what is going on out here?
No, thank you.
Then it went up to 23. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But I don't know. They say you're supposed to get some snow, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna probably pass us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at it earlier. Didn't look like it was gonna do anything.
Man, that's crazy. It's like every time I see the lines in the streets,
right?
The little line, I be like, it's great.
It's on the way.
It's going to snow. Yeah. That'd be my sign for it. I think it should connect with the skies and shit. Make that shit snow.
Yep. Looks like it's just gonna pass us by.
Oh yeah.
We might get a little bit tomorrow, maybe.
Oh no.
Because it looks like another big storm is on the way.
Damn.
So we'll see how that develops.
How many storms? Should just be
as many as they want to create, man.
Right. Should just be forming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We know winter's fake, man. It's all bullshit. It should be Florida weather all the time everywhere. Where it's just fucking warm and fucking cozy, and then all of a sudden it might rain real quick, and then it's warm and fucking cozy again.
Shit, it don't just rain real quick in Florida.
Like 30 minutes, it's done.
I've been there a couple of times.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Just enough to
rain.
put some water on the land, and it keeps it moving.
Right. But yeah, if we had that temperature.
If it was that year round, come on.
Man.
That's why everybody lives in Florida.
That'd be love.
Fucking beautiful weather.
I ain't gonna lie
Year
to you.
round. So yeah, it's supposed to be like that everywhere. Here's something I was looking at. Okay, I don't know. I might have to pop the map up on the screen, right? But check this out, right? Just visually check this out, right? Look at a map again, a map of the world, right? Now look, once you get into Canada, right? All of a sudden, from like a little bit into Canada all the way across the world, it's all ice, and then it's just ice as it goes up, right? Greenland, Norway, Switzerland, all that shit. It looks like on the map, it'll just look like ice type shit, right? But when you go down to Antarctica, even the tip of South America, which is like almost touching Antarctica, has no ice on it. You're like, how does the ice start so early in the north, but somehow it's way down at the bottom in Antarctica and that's it? Doesn't match. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's not an even spread of shit. Like, that's weird. Like, if we're a round ball doing a certain thing and in a certain axis, shouldn't it be the same? I don't know. I'm not a geologist. I don't know geography. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know enough. I don't understand it. But that's what I'm saying. It just looks weird visually. You know, like, shouldn't there be some more ice around?
Or maybe what they got on the map ain't what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Bomb droppers.
It's kind of where I was going.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do the dumb shit like they do, right? I don't know. Just looks fucking weird. Check it out. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, that's what they. And somehow that gets all the likes.
And remember, everything they tell you is the opposite.
Right. That's why north is south, south is north, and east is west, and west is east. Yeah, exactly. Our map's flipped upside fucking down for one, anyways. Yeah, wait till y'all figure that shit out, right? And the continents are probably a lot closer than you think they are, too. Oh, shit.
Crazy out here, man.
Right? So they'll be like, no, it takes the ocean's big, man. It's like, maybe they're just flying you around some shit you're not supposed to see. Ooh, I'm just saying, right? We don't know. There could be some shit out in the ocean we're not supposed to look out, and they fly around that shit and then make your flight longer. You see what I'm saying? Get a little more money out of you. You don't fucking know. You've never been out there.
Yeah.
You know, because they say there's shit out in the ocean. You know what I mean? They say there's stuff out there. You know, there could be islands out there or fucking, you know, ships or anything out there that we're not even supposed to know is there, and it's just there. You know what I mean? And that's why they fly us around it, so we don't see it. You know, same thing with like why they've you know, taken our parks and they're government property. Our parks are government property, and we're banned from going into these parks. Probably because they're hiding stargates. Probably because they're hiding pyramids. Probably because they're hiding shit that they don't want us to see. These are the things we have to understand. There's so much to this world that we don't understand, and we just let them get away with it. No more, folks. We demand answers. The people want answers.
Man, it's a lot that people just don't know, though.
People want truth. Based on those situations, what would you do? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're heading there too. I think they're going to go to Parks and Services. They're going to fucking audit that bitch too. We're going to find out this shit. We're going to find out that the Grand Canyon is fucking Temple of Isis and all this stuff. You know? Yeah. We're going to find out that it's where the original fucking Egypt was. Way before Egypt.
Some hidden stuff over there. That wants to know about.
Yeah, most of this stuff, like I said, most of this stuff has been here. It's just reclaimed. It's just been reclaimed by the new people that showed up, you know, and then corralled everybody into fucking reservations and shit. Took over the land. It's America now. It's always been the Americas, but now this is America. This is America.
Yeah. This is America.
I had to hype it up today, man.
Bottom of the pit.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
my grandmother told me
start
you
wrapping this up whenever we're ready.
My grandmother told me keep these 3 things with you.
Let's go.
And you advance in life.
What 3 things?
Wisdom,
knowledge,
understanding.
Boom. You know that's some gang shit?
Well, I guess my grandmother
was your grandma gangster, man?
Hey, she's out there throwing them things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's folk nation. They say that. Like they got like because they do the 6-point star. So every point has a thing. So it's like love, life, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know what I mean? Each. So you have that. That's the 6 points or whatever. Some knowledge for y'all folks. But yeah. So it's like that's kind of a universal thing though. I think that goes back to like universal law and all that shit too. Yeah. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, that's perfect. Yeah.
That's all you need to get by. Basically, that's what she was saying.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's all you need in life.
Yeah, it's connected to a lot of things, so that tells you it means something. You know what I mean? Like it's out there.
Yeah. Shit, stay warm, folks.
Stay warm.
For real. Stay warm.
Stay real.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, episode 115, man.
115.
Fucking putting it together.
It's cool.
We're gonna be at episode 200 pretty soon. At this rate.
Yeah.
At this rate, we're rocking this thing out.
Y'all just be on the lookout for some items, man. Just be on the lookout.
Yo, putting some new website stuff together for you guys. So hopefully we'll see that soon. Next few weeks, we should be able to get that together. Hopefully, we're on the move.
Change your life, man. Get on that path. Get on that path. Get on that path.
Yeah, we're headed there. Inevitably, this is where we're headed. Is we're gonna get back to eating just the fruits and fucking pecans and shit. You know what I mean? And we're not gonna be fucking eating all this random craziness. Yeah, because when you look at the old world, and they were more advanced, they didn't have a bunch of fast food places. They didn't need to eat all that food. They didn't even have bathrooms. They didn't need to use bathrooms either. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff was optional, because you got to think, if you're putting enough processed shit into your body has to get rid of it. So it gets rid of it with waste and fucking urine. You know what I mean? Like that's how it gets rid of it. So if you're constantly shitting and pissing, it's because you got a lot of toxins in your fucking body, and your body's trying to get rid of shit. You know what I mean? That's what it really comes down to. You shouldn't need to have to.
Your ankles swell up, feet swell up and shit. That shit.
Right.
Trying to
Retaining
get
water
out.
and stuff.
Yeah, that shit trying to get out, man. Sit on your knees and shit.
Right. That's how we get fucked up. That's how we fuck ourselves up. We don't understand and listen to our bodies properly, man. That's why you gotta fast. Stop eating so much.
Yeah, you gotta release that shit.
1 meal a day.
Cause you can't break it down.
1 meal every other day, even better. That's what they say.
And some good vitamins. Good to go.
Get yourself on track. Elevate your life.
You good to go.
I like it. Yeah. But yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
And do the right fucking thing. Get fucking outraged. Save the children. Let's go. Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking fast. This is Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking